It's not every day you see the horror deck building roguelike, and escape room genres combine it well. Now you have with Inscryption, the newest game developed by Daniel Mullins, what may seem like a simple card baiting game. On the surface it's a rabbit hole that gets deeper than you could ever imagine when starting you sit across. A dimly lit table from a mysterious entity whose only visible feature is its eyes. This being acts as a dungeon master to a board game you are tasked to play, where a role plays various characters you might meet along the way. Every location on the map acts as a different event, ranging from battling entities, receiving new cards, enhancing existing cards, or meeting the occasional friendly NPC. Inscriptions supply reminds me of Origin trail where you stumble upon a pelt farmer, a traitor, or a campfire, but here it's a somewhat cozy feeling that is dark and void of anything human. The card battle system is simple to grasp but difficult to master. The basics are straightforward, with each card containing an attack number indicating how much damage it deals and a health value indicating how much damage it can, and your more potent cards require swipes of current cards on the board. Inscriptions also finally introduces inscriptions on each card, granting unacute passives. These buffs include the ability to attack diagonally, become immune to damage unless the enemy has a counter passive buff, or the ability to attack the enemy's health. Directly as you progress, you acquire cards that contain creatures who can be interacted with. These moments give you hints and clues as to what to do next and provide a sense of comic relief, especially the stock you and the enemy share scale, which ultimately dictates the victor and loser you draw from the two decks: a deck of your cards and a deck of squirrels. Squirrels are mainly used as a blood swipe. For you, stronger cards as they do zero damage, and the flow of the game forces you to juggle between drawing a squirrel or a more substantial card. In addition to blood satisfier, there are also bone tokens. Every time a creature of your board is destroyed or satisfied, you get a bone token. Some creatures can only be summoned by spending bone coins. The more you dive into the card system, the more barbarian it becomes, with its uncapped potential and depths. You have two lives indicated by the number of candles lit next to you on your side of the table. However, with boss battle cripples you with only one try, so if you lose, that's game over. When you die, the mysterious entity imprints your character on a custom death card that you will have access to in your next playthrough before ending your life. But don't worry, your deck is not the only thing that you have up your sleeve. You have a backpack containing up to 3 items that act as a trump cards in times of dire need. Those items include scissors to destroy an enemy's card, a free squirrel satisfier, or a tool to extract your teeth to tip the scale in your favor. Mesoshan right, the boss encounters put you back in your place. As a pawn in the game of depths, there was not a moment where I felt like I could breathe through, and every encounter had to be thoroughly thought out there. Never been a game where wielding such a powerful deck still made me feel so powerless, and this is how the title pairs the roguelike and horror genres. So will boss encounters daunting and also present unacute abilities. To keep gameplay fresh, every boss requires a different strategy and tactic to defeat. There is more than just building up a deck of cards here. Aside from the deck building aspect, Inscriptions also acts as an escape room simulator. You can exit the board game to explore the various gadgets and puzzles around you in the locked cabin. The game cleverly views together the roguelike genre and the puzzle-solving elements, as sometimes the only way to figure out the solutions to a puzzle is to die solving. This is the key to permanent progressions, as each puzzle grants you an additional card in your deck or tool you use if you successfully solve it. I have never played a game like Inscriptions before, but I felt compelled to keep going to more I progressed, while there is little hand-holding coupled with a steep difficulty curve, they add to the title's charm and enigma. It's addicting to be repeated runs discover a little more about this torture cabin I'm trapped in. Inscryptions offers a healthy amount of replayability, not only so its different deck builds, but also multiple endings and thought-provoking puzzles to solve. The more you play the game, the less you know about it, allowing your curiosity to take cover and seek those answers. Across multiple playthroughs with its dreary visuals and unsettling soundtrack, Inscryptions offers a unique deck building experience with added immersive puzzles. It creates an incredible atmosphere for this game.